It's time for Football Saturday on CW39 Houston.
Welcome to Football Saturday. I'm Giselle Strong, and he's Houston Chronicle columnist Jerome Solomon. No Barry Lamanick in studio today because he's half sick. But we'll hold it down without him until later in the show.
Yeah, I'll just do the work of two, you know. Good like that.
We just need you to do what you do and nothing extra, okay?
But more of me is always better.
Are you trying to force me to crack jokes about you? Because I have plenty of punchlines just for this moment.
No, we don't want to hear those, all right? Just keep them to yourself, please.
Alrighty then, let's get on with the show. We have a lot to get to with the college football playoffs and U of H hiring a new head coach. But we start with the Houston Texans, who had a huge win against the Denver Broncos and another big game tomorrow at the Jets. The Texans defense stepped up against the Broncos, with Willie Anderson Jr. having his first 2-sack game. And Derek Stingley Jr. had his first 2-interception game. What did the defense show against Russell Wilson and the Broncos?
Well, they showed that they can win a game. I mean, it's we've been seeing the offense, and we get so much love to C.J. Stroud and what he can deliver, and Tank Dell, and the passing game. The running game has not been very good. But it's been about the Texans outscoring some teams or scoring late to win clutch games in the fourth quarter. This game, the defense just locked in. I mean, and it's now, when you really break it down over the season, this was the 6th game that they held an opponent to 17 points or less. Russell Wilson had not thrown an interception in 5 games. And all of a sudden, he threw 3 in this game, and 3 of them were in the last 4 possessions. The Texans shut him down to win the ball game. The last interception coming in the last 30 seconds of the game in the end zone. It really was just a performance that the defense can show that this time of the year, now that the playoffs are at stake and every game is monumental, the defense can win a game for you too.
Definitely. But it wasn't all good news for the Texans, as rookie wide receiver Tank Dell got hurt blocking on the goal line. How big is the Tank Dell loss?
It's huge.
It's huge. It's really sad. I was watching the game and I was like, please, for the love of God, be okay.
Once they bring the card out, it's you kind of know what it is. And Tank Dell he's been a surprise. I mean, people thought he'd be able to add something to the offense, but he's been spectacular.
Huge.
One of the best rookie receivers, certainly the best rookie receiver the Texans have ever had, and one of the best in the league this season without question. And he just opened things up. He's so fast, so quick. They can do a lot of things with him. And without him, now it's just going to be a different offense. And C.J. Stroud and Tank had built this bond from even before they were drafted. They got to know each other a little bit, and C.J. Stroud told them after he was drafted,
they want
Tank Dell. And they got him, and they really had a combination. But now he's got a broken leg, out for the season, can't return, even if they made it deep into the playoffs. He'll come back next year and be strong and ready to go. But yeah, without that, CJ's going to have to move the ball around. And he is the kind of quarterback, he didn't depend on one receiver. He spreads the ball around anyway. But you now don't have that one weapon who can take it to the house at any point in time. It's going to be a difference. And the running game has not been good, as I mentioned earlier. They're going to have to try to run the ball. And this time of the year, at the Jets tomorrow, at the Titans, the weather's going to change. You're playing, playoff-type football games. You're going to have to be able to run the ball, especially in New York with the wind and all of the weather.
And colder climate, for sure.
Exactly.
Well, the Texans are one of 4 AFC teams with a 7-5 record. Let's break down the Texans' playoff situation.
Well, the New York Times computer lists the Texans with an 80% chance to make the playoffs. And so this predictor is one of those that, like, right now they wouldn't be in the playoffs if the season ended now, but there are 5 games left. There's other tiebreakers in play. The Texans have already beaten the Pittsburgh Steelers, one of the 7-5 teams. They play the Indianapolis Colts, one of the 7-5 teams. They played Cleveland Browns. They've already beaten the Cincinnati Bengals. They're in a better shape to make the playoffs than all of those teams.
Yeah, most definitely.
Their schedule is not that difficult going forward. But they've also shown with 8 straight games that were 1-score games that all of those could be win or loss. I mean, they're playing, they're not blowing anybody out. They're good enough to do that. We'll see if they're getting better as it goes forward. But they're just better situated than everyone else to make the playoffs. They got the Browns coming in here in a couple weeks. They got to beat the Jets, though. The game tomorrow against the Jets, you can't blow a game against a bad football team.
No, so
definitely
not.
A win there will be even better situated, but they control their own destiny. If they win out, they're certainly in the playoffs. I think they can even lose 2 games and still make the playoffs.
I think that they'll make it into the playoffs. I'm just a little hesitant to see how the chemistry will be since Tank Dell is no longer going to be on that field with them.
It's going to make a difference, but it's the NFL. Guys get hurt. You have to play without him. He was injured early in the season. As long as C.J. Stroud isn't hurt, the Texans will be all right.
Oh, they'll be great. Now it's time for the Cadillac to Your Doors Coach Speak, brought to you by Big Star Cadillac. The University of Houston hire Willie Fritz of Tulane to take over as head coach. Fritz, who has been a head coach since taking over at Blinn in 1993, has won at every level. He is determined to win at U of H.
I have what I call the plan to win. I put that together when I became a head coach in 1993. And the first component of the plan to win is when the turnover takeaway margin. When I've been +1 or better, all these different stops, 31 years as a head coach, we won 91% of our games. So I'm the ball security coach. I'm the takeaway coach. You know, if a guy didn't handle the ball properly, he's going to hear it from me very quickly. All right. You know, we want to be able to run the ball and stop the run. You know, it's not to say we're not going to throw the football, because we are. You know, but that's a big, important part of the game. If you can't run the ball effectively, you have a difficult chance of winning. You know, special teams are so important. You know, I've been a special teams coach all my career. We talk about the Cougars don't beat the Cougars. All right, it means we want to be disciplined. You know, we want to have the fewest pre-snap and post-play penalties in the conference. We do that. That's a disciplined team, and it gives you an opportunity to win. That's one of the many reasons why I wanted to come here, is have this opportunity to do it in the great state of Texas, the great city of Houston. I just feel like, and this isn't, Houston has had some great teams. I mean, some great teams. It's not like it hasn't been done here before. We just want to do it again, and we want to do it consistently year after year after year after year. And that's the goal here.
Plenty more to come here on Football Saturday. We have 2 phenomenal football celebrations. We have Barry join us on camera for Win, Lose, or Nah.
And did U of H get it right with hiring of Willie Fritz? And how about the college football playoffs? The Final Four is out. Did they get it right or wrong? Stay tuned.
You're watching Football Saturday on CW39 Houston.
The hottest and hardest Cadillac models to find are now in stock at Big Star Cadillac during season's best. Make your presence known in the bold new 2023 Escalade or Escalade V. Light up the road in the new 2024 Cadillac Lyriq, and turn heads in the exhilarating CT5V Blackwing and CT4V Blackwing. If you want it, we've got it. Gulf Freeway, just 2 minutes south of the Beltway.
Shop smarter when you shop at Big Star. Shop BigStarCadillac.com.
At Kroger, the proven quality of Kroger brand products will make you feel like you're winning. And at lower than low prices, you'll save at checkout too. Kroger brand products, guaranteed you'll love the taste, or we'll give you your money back. Now that's winning. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Can you imagine doing all of this without a twin brother? No way. We're better together. What if we could be even better? That's why we've partnered with America's #1 independent furniture retailer, Rooms To Go, where you'll find our all-new furniture collection. Introducing Drew and Jonathan for Rooms To Go. Come in and check it out, because we're designing something great together. Yeah, you mean you and me together with Rooms To Go. Together, that's what I said.
When you want Houston's best rock and alternative music, turn on 94.5 The Buzz. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Metallica, Green Day, Nirvana, Linkin Park, Blink 182, The Foo Fighters, and wake up with the Rod Ryan Morning Show, 6 to 10 a.m. Take us anywhere with your iHeartRadio app, or tell your smart device to play 94.5 The Buzz on iHeartRadio. Houston's rockin' alternative, 94.5 The Buzz.
You're watching Football Saturday.
All right, welcome back into the show. And now we're joined by the one very sick boy Laminack, who's taking one for the team just because he likes to be on TV. So, but at least he's not wearing orange and got his whole body and face covered. In our Fan of the Week, we go to the Big 12 championship where University of Texas played against Oklahoma State. And why would you leave the house dressed like this? I don't understand.
Man, if my team got beat that bad, I would dress like that too. That's for sure.
Well, you didn't know your team was going to get beat that bad when it started, but hey.
Didn't we though? Didn't we?
Yeah, I did predict it, but we'll get to that in our pick six because, again, I was right.
So was I.
Yes, you were.
Thank you.
Go on with your bad self.
Thank you.
All right, we'll move on to win, lose, or nah. And we go from crazy orange-wearing fans to perhaps the best touchdown celebration of the season. And it's the Miami Dolphins. Tyreek Hill gets free, as he's been doing every week, leading the NFL in receptions. Might be setting a record for receiving yards this season. He gets into the end zone. He goes down and like, what is going on? Teammates join him, and all of a sudden, they're on a roller coaster. Now watch the big boy come and close down the locking bar that you have to have, and now they're off and rolling on the roller coaster. That's pretty sweet.
I love it.
That is fantastic. Do you know how much time they spent preparing for that? The coordination? That was like Radio City Rockettes type coordination right there.
Oh, they did it really well. I don't know if you saw, they're on HBO inside the season or whatever.
Hard Knocks.
And they were talking about
Hard Knocks.
Yeah, and they were like, what are we going to do? The execution was flawless.
It was, but let's be honest, okay? Let's just be real clear here. There's no way Tyreek Hill was tall enough to ride that ride. There's just...
You got something against short people, don't you?
Hey,
No,
Barry, come on. Ease up.
Point it out.
All right, we go from that one to another NFL touchdown celebration, and this one is just the dance. So Cincinnati Bengals score against the Jaguars, and they get up, and Dylan Brooks has made this dance kind of famous with what he's done when he was with Memphis before he came to the Rockets. But this is really from Antonio Brown, and I won't describe what the PTSO means, but it's a PTSO celebration, and it's pretty smooth. They're the Rockettes now.
Yeah, no, they're super cool.
Yeah, it's weird to see big dudes dance like this. It's like a terrible version of Magic Mike. It's disgusting. Can we just leave the linemen out of the dancing? It's really just more of them moving and jiggling.
Back when you were in college, did you do any dancing on the side to pick up a few extra bucks or coins?
Look at me.
No, didn't you know Barry was in the Goonies as a kid?
The what?
First of all, I've never seen the Goonies, okay? Second of all, you've all seen me. If I relied on my dancing abilities, like Magic Mike style, I'd go broke.
That's why you became a rapper, because you can't dance.
That's it. That's it.
Speaking of celebrations, SMU won their first conference championship since 1984, and it brought about a wild celebration on the field. But some people are just overwhelmed by the excitement, and this lineman from the Mustangs took a knee, and I mean, it was a huge win. You put a lot into it, it makes you emotional. He's a big boy.
That huge win. He realizes that now he's a senior, he's got to graduate, he don't get free meals anymore. That's why he's crying. He's like, bro, what? I got to pay for food now? Oh, yeah.
We cannot make fun of people for crying.
No, you heard it here first, folks. Big guys do, in fact, cry.
Yes, we do. Well, I'm not a big guy, but so much for that. Big guys get upset, too. You see the Troy State coach, he was upset about a penalty that wasn't called on the field. You know they got a get-back coach, right? So that's the coach's job, and that's the brother in the white shirt. His job is to hold the coach from hurting the official. And he's got to put in a lot of work to keep John Summerall under control.
You know what? That's a thankless job
Good
because
Lord.
they tell you no matter what I say to you, if I say I'm gonna punch you in the face, you still hold me. And it's like at one point it was like, yo, I think he's really gonna punch this dude in the face. I would have just let him go. I'd have been like, you know what? Go ahead, go ahead.
Can't let him go out there
You're
and
not
get a
gonna threaten
15-yard
me.
penalty or get ejected from the game. But yeah, wouldn't you want your coach to be a little bit more in control than that?
Slightly,
No.
yeah. That was a bit much.
I love that passion. I do. I love that. Like if I want my coach to get that mad, I want my coach to, because it matters to him. I want that. Yeah, heck yeah.
You want it to matter. Speaking of it mattering, how about Kirk Cignetti? He's hired at Indiana, left James Mason as a new football coach. They introduced him at an Indiana IU basketball game, and he took it out on one of their big rivals. It's pretty entertaining. Check it out. That's your kind of coach, right, Barry? This guy here, he's taking off Michigan, Ohio State, everybody.
That'll be their biggest moment of the year, probably of his career. It's all down here from here, homie. I mean, it's Indiana football. Let's not get crazy. But I love it because he's just taking shots at everybody. He's like, Purdue sucks. So does Michigan and Ohio State. And you know what? Michigan State's mom is ugly. And I love it.
And they're going to win like 2 games.
Yeah, they're going to go 2-10. He's going to be like, well, they still suck. But so do we.
You like the passion.
Yeah. More to come about U of H head coach Willie Fritz. We'll talk more about his phenomenal leadership and track record. And the Final Four college football playoffs. Did the committee get it right? Stay tuned for Jerome's feedback and his personal takes.
You're watching Football Saturday on CW 39 Houston.
At Kroger, the proven quality of Kroger brand products will make you feel like you're winning. And at lower than low prices, you'll save at checkout too. Kroger brand products, guaranteed you'll love the taste, or we'll give you your money back. Now that's winning. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Big Star Cadillac is taking luxury to the next level during season's best. Drive the new 2024 XT4 Luxury for only $499 a month, or the new 2024 XT5 Luxury for just $539 a month, and drive the new 2024 XT6 Luxury for only $599 a month. Your choice, all with just $1 down. Only at Houston's Cadillac to your door dealer, Gulf Freeway, just 2 minutes south of the Beltway.
Shop smarter when you shop at Big Star. Shop BigStarCadillac.com.
The world is filled with possibilities. Some of those possibilities aren't always good. And if you need health care coverage, the only close call you want to make is the call to Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas. Enroll now for coverage starting January 1st. Call 1-800-488-0200 or visit ExplorePlansTX.com for can't-miss budget-friendly coverage. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas members now get access to an expanded list of healthcare providers and telehealth services for primary care, behavioral health, and dermatology. Plus, in case of any missteps, mishaps, or misfortunes, you'll have a 24/7 healthcare team always on call. You can also take advantage of Blue 365, offering discounts on gym memberships and more. Call 1-800-488-0200 or go to ExplorePlansTX.com to sign up with a partner who's right down the street. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Texas. Through it all.
And now, back to Football Saturday.
Now it's time for the Fresh Take, brought to you by Kroger. Kroger, fresh for everyone. show. As we mentioned earlier, the University of Houston introduced Willie Fritz earlier this week. School president Renu Couture said the veteran coach takes over a program in a better position than any of the previous 5 coaches the school has hired since she came to Houston in 2008.
For the past 16 years during my presidency, we have been chasing a dream to have a national platform for our student athletes, a dream to give a sense of pride and encouragement and engagement to all of the 47,000 plus students, and a dream to reclaim what is rightfully ours to be a powerhouse program, athletic program right here, which was robbed from us 28 years ago, but we needed it back. In last 16 years, Coach Fritz, you will be the 6th head coach here during my presidency. I just want to say that all other head coaches, they have really helped us pull along in this journey to be where we are today. In their own ways, they have all helped us grow, mature, and be here, so we are very thankful to all of them. However, you have the opportunities like no one else had so far. First of all, we already have a national platform. We are in the Power 5 conference. We are in Big 12 from the get-go, starting here. So welcome to the Cougar Nation. We're just happy to have you here. Wishing you all the success in the world. I will be there on the field, right there next, making sure you win. And I will be right there traveling with you, making sure that we win.
So, is Fritz a good hire?
Without question. He might be the best hire that anyone will make in this offseason or this season of firing, that there will be more coaches fired as we go forward. But no, he is literally, as you mentioned earlier, won at every level. He won at junior college. He took Blinn to national championships there. He won at Central Missouri, where they'd never won anything. He won at Tulane. He won at Sam Houston State. I mean, this guy has done it at each level, and this is the next one for him. He had not been at the top level Division I school, and now they're, as Dr. Couture said, they're in the Big 12. So the situation is better for U of H now than it's been in a really long time, and that's why they were so disappointed with Dana Holgorsen, that he wasn't matching the pressure and the power that you need in a Power 5 conference like the Big 12. And Willie Fritz is just, he's a disciplinarian. He's serious about his business, and he's just done it everywhere. And he's a smart coach who has a system, and that system will win anywhere. It should win big at the University of Houston.
I'm super excited. I mean, this is going to be his first time at a Power 5 school, so that's exciting in itself. He's been AAC Coach of the Year multiple times. He's received plenty of awards. He brought Tulane to the Cotton Bowl last season, and they won against USC, so I'm really excited about what he can bring to U of H. He's definitely the type of guy that we need. He has incredible wisdom and incredible discipline and incredible leadership. So, Willie Fritz, you're good in my book. Well, we have our Final Four in college football. Michigan, Washington, Texas, and Alabama. Unbeaten Florida State was left out in the cold. Simple question, Jerome, did the College Football Playoff Selection Committee get it right?
They got it right.
Yeah.
But they were wrong.
Right. Right, yeah.
I mean, they got it right in the way that they decided that they want to do it in picking the so-called 4 best teams. But they got it wrong in that Florida State earned the right to be there. Definitely. All they did was win every game.
Yeah.
And the criteria for leaving them out of the playoffs is their starting quarterback was hurt. It's unfair to the other 125 players on the roster.
Definitely.
They played to win games, and worse, you didn't reward them for being resilient. Their quarterback got hurt 3 games ago, and they won the 2 games after that. They didn't look necessarily good doing it, but they won
still
the
made
games.
It happen. No, most definitely.
And the other teams that we're talking about, Texas, great team. Alabama, great team. Well, they didn't win all the games.
Right.
They lost the game. Alabama lost to Texas, which obviously would give you a reason that Texas would be ahead of them. But Alabama, you know, but Texas lost to Oklahoma. Oklahoma's not all that special, but you win that game, we wouldn't be having this discussion.
Right.
Georgia is complaining because they believe they're one of the 4 best teams.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you lost the playoff game. Basically.
Yeah, you lost where it mattered most. So at this point, don't cry over spilt milk.
If you'd won that game, you wouldn't have this problem.
Yeah.
So, and that's why it's unfair to Florida.
We're not done yet. We'll see who finished first in our award-winning Pick 6 segment.
That's me.
Of course you have to brag. Stay tuned.
You're watching Football Saturday.
The hottest and hardest Cadillac models to find are now in stock at Big Star Cadillac during season's best. Make your presence known in the bold new 2023 Escalade or Escalade V. Light up the road in the new 2024 Cadillac Lyriq and turn heads in the exhilarating CT5V Blackwing and CT4V Blackwing. If you want it, we've got it. Gulf Freeway, just 2 minutes south of the Beltway.
Shop smarter when you shop at Big Star. Shop BigStarCadillac.com.
At Kroger, the proven quality of Kroger brand products will make you feel like you're winning. And at lower than low prices, you'll save at checkout too. Kroger brand products, guaranteed you'll love the taste, or we'll give you your money back. Now that's winning. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Those beans had sprouted overnight into something spectacular.
Tis the season to work your magic.
2023 just got brighter at Dewberry Farm. Gather the family and experience the all-new Yuletide event, A Berry Merry Christmas, where you'll get 2 magical shows for one low price. Board a hay wagon and embark on a journey through 2 million dazzling holiday lights. Then stroll through our immersive holiday light experience, Merry and Bright, full of Instagram-worthy moments. Plus, enjoy over 40 rides and attractions, friendly farm animals, delicious holiday food, and much more. Make memories and capture a little Christmas magic at A Berry Merry Christmas from November 24th to December 23rd. And now, back to Football Saturday.
All right, we're going to wrap it up as we always do with our Pick 6. A little different this week because the regular season is all over. Now with the bowl games, we'll come back next week and pick some bowl games. What we'll do now is show you our records for the season. And as you might imagine, as I do almost every week, I went unbeaten last week, picked 2 great wins. I finished with the best record. Congratulations. You finished second. Good for you.
I know.
And poor Barry.
He didn't have a chance.
Poor Barry. But hey, we hope you had fun along with us during the Pick 6 again. We'll do the bowl games next week. And what a great show today.
Yeah, it was fabulous to say the least. I did miss Barry in studio, but I can get used to this. It's okay.
We can
make it
survive
work.
without it.
Yeah.
We can handle it. I did twice the work.
No.
See you guys next week.